Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. This week's our predictions for our our watch along of the pay-per-view Clash of Champions, which is happening tomorrow night. I think this is going to be a pretty straightforward one. We will say that me and Link were discussing this beforehand. If we all get the same results based on, if we all get the same amount of points, if we draw, that's it. That's the one in our predictions. Keep going. If we draw, then we will all be having to do the punishment. And Pete, our punishment for this week will be?
We are going to get hold of some really horrible, stinking minging cheese. Some of the worst I can find.
Yeah.
And we searched up and down the internet trying to find the worst. So, that'll be a horrible one for us.
Yeah, we haven't decided on what it is because it obviously it all comes down to pricing and availability at the minute.
Actually, if any of you out there see this video, have a suggestion for us before tomorrow.
Yeah, to be fair, we probably won't get it straight away. So it probably this one will probably our forfeit won't be out for like another week or so at least. Then even when you see our podcast, we'll mention it. So guys, we'll kick on. So obviously on the pre-show for the Clash of Champions, we have Asuka versus Zelina Vega for the Raw Women's Championship.
We do.
Is this a quick one again? Oh, quick one as I'm expecting. Sorry. So I'm going Asuka straight off the bat.
I mean, it's going to be Asuka, but I do think Zelina's going to put out a good show. I think she's a really good wrestler, and I'm glad that they're finally starting to see her in that position. So it'd be nice to see her get a bit of spotlight. It is on a pre-show, which is unfortunate, but
yeah, that is sort of it is what it is, isn't it? Really.
That's the thing. It's going to be Asuka, but Zelina Vega can wrestle, which she's quite good.
Yeah. I completely agree with that. So we're all going Asuka on that one. United States Championship, the one that's been boring the hell out of me for the last 3 months, is still going on. Bobby Lashley is the current champ versus Apollo Crews for the United States Championship. They've said that they got rid of rematch clauses, yet he's still got a rematch.
Yeah.
It's going to Bobby Lashley.
I'll go Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no, don't do it. Don't do it, Link. Don't do it.
Justice for Apollo.
No, I do think Lashley. I do think Lashley. However, I think Lashley will definitely retain, not necessarily win. Actually, no, he'd still win. I do think I've got a very big suspicion that this will be the match that Retribution get involved with, because obviously Retribution and the Hurt Locker have got a whole thing going on. So that's a possibility that I think would be silly to leave off another pay-per-view. This is the third pay-per-view since they debuted.
There's so many championship matches. I can either see them invading to just obviously make it a no contest or something actually happening.
Yeah, exactly. Which means that Bobby Lashley would retain.
Okay, cool. Women. The next one is the Women's Tag Team Championship. The relatively recently crowned Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad. The Riot duo.
Okay, so I've got a theory with this.
Yeah.
I think that Shayna and Nia are going to retain the titles.
Yeah.
After the draft, so that they can go on all shows.
Yeah.
And then they'll be drafted to separate shows, but because they're tag champs, they can still go on all the shows.
Yeah.
Then they'll lose the belt so that they get split, but they'll lose the belt by turning on each other, which will then be left to sort of sizzle in the background with them being on separate shows, so they don't get access to each other. And then at like the Rumble or something, I think one of them might be champion by then, and the other one might win it, which will then throw it into a Mania match. I don't know why, but I can see it going that way.
Yeah. To be fair, I agree. I'm going to go Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler on that one. I can't see it going any other way.
They're not going to lose this. Not already.
Raw Tag Team Championship. Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Gaza.
We're not calling them Angaza anymore then, no?
We can call them Angaza, but it's up to you.
No. Terrible name. I think that the titles are going to change at last.
I do. I was going to go Frank Garza.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not calling him Angarza.
I wasn't.
No,
I'm just gonna go Street Profits now. So I'm gonna put my ass on the line.
It's probably not going to be a draw then.
No, that's it. So it could leave it. So actually, that could be the one that makes or breaks. But then
that makes you cheese.
At least it's made that match relevant somehow.
Yeah, but that's it. We got to make some of these matches relevant. Let's be fair. Otherwise, it's going to be a rather like drag along, I suppose.
It'll be great fun on our watch along, which will be live on Twitch tomorrow.
Link is always down in the description.
Plug.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship: Cesaro and Nakamura versus the Lucha House Party, which does say Kalisto, Grand Metalik, or Lindsay Dorado.
Lucha House Party cannot win these belts.
Lucha House Party are teasing a breakup, so I would imagine that that's probably going to either happen, and this will be like a catalyst for it, or they're going to drag it out, they're going to win the belts, and then they're going to break up and lose the belts. I personally would rather it be the first, but it could quite easily be the latter to help propel somebody into the limelight. I am going to go with Cesaro and Nakamura, though.
Yeah. Pete?
Yep, Cesaro and Nakamura for me.
Yeah.
They can't win it. Lucha House Party cannot win these belts.
Yeah. I can't go against Cesaro and Nakamura in that situation. That'd be madness. The one that me and Link, before Pete joined us in our little call today, was the one we're looking forward to probably the most. The triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Jeff Hardy, the champ, against AJ Styles, the old champ, and Sami Zayn, the never beaten champ.
Still champ, yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So
he got stripped of his belt because he didn't want to be at work during a pandemic.
Yeah.
This is a hard one for me. I really don't know with this.
Okay, I will jump straight in then. If I'm gonna go, Sami Zayn I'm not gonna go for my favourite or Jeff Hardy, so I'm gonna go. I'll go Sami. I'm gonna go Sami straight off the bat.
Actually, we never really thought about this match. This match could be one that splits us as well.
Yeah, this is the as I was going through them.
Link,
do you want to go first then, guys? Somebody go.
Right, well, I was going to go Sammy, but let's mix this up a bit. I'll take AJ for this.
Which is annoyed Link because he had an idea beforehand. Would you like to suggest what you said to me, Link, that could be a possibility in your mind?
I can't even remember, mate.
So you suggested that maybe Jeff even gets taken out before the match even starts.
Yes. Yeah, I just to basically what I think they could quite easily do as a little cheap shot at AEW after what happened at their last pay-per-view with Matt Hardy is to have Jeff injured during the match and taken out by doctors and kept out of the match because of that.
Or he could come back.
No, I don't think he'd come back. I think they'd keep him out, keep him safe, like AEW should have done. Shade. But
come on!
I'm gonna go Sami Zayn.
Oh, he's matched me, so nobody's gone Jeff.
I'm gonna go Sami Zayn.
I think the only reason I was put off of picking Jeff because I really was gonna. There's been talk of what he's gonna get up to once he's retired, and I wonder if this is gonna start being a bit of maybe towards the end of it now. He's had his IC run, final
one big final run.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I can't see Jeff winning it because I think Jeff will end up doing something off of a ladder and being out of the match because he's practically killed himself on the ladder.
That's my theory.
Yeah, take out Sami Zayn and then AJ picks it up, sorted.
Yeah. Well, no, it'd take out AJ because they've been having a direct feud for like the last few months, which would leave Sami in the ultimate opportunist role that he's normally in, able to climb the ladder. Job's a good one.
Indeedy. Bailey, Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
It's Bailey.
Bailey.
It's not even a question. Yeah.
Universal.
I feel bad for Nikki Cross now because she's been in like 400 matches for the title and lost all of them.
Yeah, but she's not Sasha Banks, so don't worry about it.
Well, the only potential thing that could happen is Sasha interferes and costs Bailey the belt, which, because their rivalry might not actually need a belt, because obviously Bailey versus Sasha is going to happen.
Oh, to be fair, that rivalry wouldn't need a belt.
And I mean, what's Nikki Cross got going on? Like, realistically, if she has a belt, she could have a rivalry with anyone, for the belt. So it puts two people in it, both of them into a separate storylines coming out of it, rather than just continuing one and being like, well, that's her 10 months done. She can disappear off into the background like Lacey Evans did.
Yeah.
Bye, Pig.
Bye, Pig.
Are you simulating the Undertaker's going to get involved?
Dong. The dead man is back in the Bailey Nikki Cross match.
Back.
It's Sheamus. Right. So the Universal Championship match, Reigns versus Jey Uso. Well, for weeks I keep mixing up which one it is.
Is it Jey?
It's Jey, apparently, according to where I found it, which was on Wikipedia.
Okay.
So it's Reigns versus Uso.
Right.
It's Uso. So Reigns or Uso?
Well, I mean, it's Reigns. Like, I'm sorry, it just is.
But
it would make no sense for it to be anyone else.
It would make less sense for it to be an Uso.
However, with the whole thing going on with Otis and his Money in the Bank at the moment with The Miz, in a way for him to outsmart The Miz, which, this is Otis, so it's not going to happen. But a way for him to outsmart The Miz would be for him to not allow him to take the Money in the Bank briefcase from him by, using it.
Have you noticed, Dan? On every prediction show, there's a way Link gets in Otis trying to take this belt.
Oh, yeah!
At some point, it's going to happen at some point. That's the one not taking the belt. And Otis won't win. Even if he cashes in, he'll lose. Like,
I can't see it. I can't see him winning that for a main title anyway.
I'm going to say Reigns.
I want to see Otis cash in against Finn Balor.
I'm going to say Reigns, but something's really bugging me.
Yeah.
Because I can see this Uso Paul Heyman story going somewhere.
It went somewhere on Friday. You probably should have watched SmackDown. Anyway, SmackDown was absolutely incredible, by the way. This match between Reigns and Uso, Jimmy, Jey, whichever one it is. I'm sorry. They
are twins, to be fair. It's not if they're anything's untoward. They are twins.
But the build between them was absolutely fantastic, and the interaction between them was great. And obviously, Reigns ended it by hitting the Superman punch from backstage after it all happened. It was good, okay? It was really good, and I didn't expect that. And Paul Heyman didn't even touch a microphone.
That's good.
I'm
there were good promos all around.
The thing is, for ages, I want to see at least one of the Usos try and have a singles run. Because I think they could actually add something a bit, like obviously Kofi.
I don't disagree. I think he's an incredible wrestler. He's not Roman Reigns.
Oh no. But what I'd like to see him is hold have a nice IC run or something.
That's what I mean. It could give him a really good little push because his brother's going to be out for a long time now. So I'll give him that really good push to make him relevant still.
But yeah, so we're all going Roman. But I'd like to see the the finger poke of Doom remake. So he just lies down for him and just joins him.
It's not going to happen. No. Although I would also want to see that.
But because under Heyman, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you watch the promos as well from Friday, I know neither of you watch SmackDown because you're terrible people. But
and edited.
The excuses. The promos included guys like Rikishi, which I know was mentioned before. Roman's dad, basically all of the bloodline were in the videos. For
weird,
the promo. It was really good. It was really well put together. and it made me watch the match. I know the result, but the match is going to be fun.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
That's what wrestling's about.
And the final match, which I'm hoping, for the love of God, is a fun match and better than what we've had for the actual title. So an ambulance match for the WWE Championship, Drew versus Randy.
I'm calling this again. Randy's taking the belt to Mania.
That's bold. To go to Mania, that's bold.
Oh, he's going into Mania as the champion. Whether he wins it tomorrow night or not is a different story. But he is going into Mania as the champion. Versus Edge, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry, was your prediction for Randy to win then? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Randy to win, get it done before it gets too boring. It's starting to drag on a little bit this now for me.
Okay. I don't know.
I actually agree, and I don't think it's going to be cut and dry. I think they're going to turn Keith Lee heel. I think Keith Lee's going to come out and attack Drew and cost Randy and cost Drew the championship.
I'd actually love to see a heel Keith Lee.
That's what I think is going to happen.
I think I think Keith Lee being heel's bound to happen, especially with the gimmick change that he sort of had.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
Because he's a bit because he's gone like preacher, hasn't he?
Well, it's written in black and white, really, for you, isn't it? Because he's come out. Everybody's moaned about his attire. Everybody's moaned about his music. Everybody's moaned about this, that, and the other, and whatever else. He's actually done incredible since he came up. I don't know why everybody's been complaining, but because everybody's been complaining, it's written in the stars. He can just be like, well, you all hated everything I did, so why should I try and do anything for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no logic to him being face now, when everybody's just going to crap on everything he does.
Well, you think
but then we say that, but we've had Roman Reigns face for years, so
yeah.
So
we'll save my rant about people crapping on stuff for the podcast on Monday.
And the thing is that works. Seth Rollins, it works. People don't know what Seth Rollins did. It works. Look at his gimmick now.
Well, that's it. He's basically a similar role, but obviously it's obviously Seth is amped up a bit with his sort of preacher style sort of thing that he's sort of going to go to, and I think that's where Keith's going to go.
I like it. I
hope it's not. It doesn't become. Obviously, I hope that it's a different route of preacher if that's what they do. And I agree that I think it's going to be Orton Edge at Mania,
but
I don't think they're going to have a title involved.
It's got to be a title match. It's got to be. They've done too much without it being a title match. They've got to put the belt in that picture now. They've dragged it out for this long. They've got to put the belt in there.
But I don't think it'll need it because I think that is going to be Edge's last match. I do think that.
Well, yeah, but he retired as the champion the first time round.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think it necessarily needs to have a title on the line if it's a career.
I think he's going to. I think he will. I genuinely think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to win it, and he may even retire as champion again if that's the way it goes.
On his terms.
Right, I'm still going to go Drew. I'm still going to go Drew.
Okay.
And that sort of rounds us out with those predictions. We've got a little bit more different. So hopefully there shouldn't be a draw. Hopefully there should be two losers because that would be obviously be ideal. And anything else to add, lads? Except from come and join us on our Twitch stream tomorrow night for Clash of Champions. We will be going live sometime during the pre-show. It's never bang on 11 because we've got things set up, and we have our game show at 8 p.m. just before that. So we need a break in between. Anything else to add, lads?
No. Just hope you guys like cheese.
Yeah. I do like cheese. More than spicy food.
Hard.
The question is, do you like cheese more than lemons?
I like cheese more than anything, to be fair. So I actually think this challenge will be quite easy for me, but I don't think I'm losing, so it doesn't matter.
Fair. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will see you on the podcast on Tuesday. Cheers then, guys.
See ya.